Lose it? You threw it away. Again, I want to beat you up.
I've been negligent.
Put that under the tap.
I didn't put it under the tap. I put the poo.
You threw away your 20 quid note.
Covered in
you see my whole demeanour.
It has. You're like, you're kind of up. You're ready. So here we are with the fantastic Joe Wilkinson. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You look troubled.
You said fantastic, and I found that overwhelming.
Well, you look fantastic.
Are these glasses a bit much in it, London?
Well, they're a bit sort of airplane-y. Do you know what I mean? They're not quite big enough.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
You're sort of getting a thimble full. It's like when you really need a drink and they give you one of those mini Cokes, and you're like, just give me 2.
Yeah, this is. I just feel I'm just feel like I'm in the heart of London.
Do you like to drink alcohol when you're on a plane?
I've given up drinking.
Have you?
Yeah.
Why was that?
Because I was. It's an age thing, and like waking up. Like I'd have like 2 beers, and I'd be like, oh, it's a bit dusty. 3 would be like, oh, Jesus wept, and 4 was horrendous.
Yeah.
And then I worked out there's a really easy way of stopping this.
Yes.
And I did that.
How long have you not drunk for?
About 2.5 years.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's it's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you don't drink, because like obviously society is all based around getting arsehole in this country.
It certainly is in this country.
Yeah, and thank God for that.
Yeah.
But like when you stop, everything goes from being in the evening to being in the day, and that sounds really boring, but it's not. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
because you do lots of things in the day. Like I don't socialise like I used to, but like I do a lot more walks.
Yes.
So that's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and my legs have changed a lot. They're stronger, they're faster.
Faster?
Well, no.
Durable, more durable.
Yeah. I you know Alistair, don't you, Alistair Green?
Yes.
He goes, "Are you quite a fast runner?"
Mm.
And I said, "No, I'm not." And he said, "Oh, I think you must be." I sort of look like I might be a fast runner.
Yeah.
And we were in a car. We were filming something together, and we're in a car park, and we had a running race.
Yeah.
Which is quite weird in your sort of late 30s.
No, do you know, funnily enough, I do that every single time I hang out with my friends from university. We
have a running race.
Yeah, I don't know what it started in Brighton actually. Funny enough, we'd find like a car park and we'd have a go.
Oh right.
So me, Liam, Johan, Dave, and Paul Bryce.
Can I guess who's the fastest?
Yeah.
Johan.
No.
Shame.
Liam.
Liam, I wouldn't have guessed Liam.
Yeah, but I've nearly got Liam.
Because, really? Liam's given up, has he?
Well, yeah, Liam's naturally the fastest out of all of us, but
he's not working at it.
Yes, and the older I get, one day I will beat Liam.
Yeah. And then at that point you should go, I don't think we should do it anymore.
yeah. Do you know, my brother's done that. Me and my brother have played squash twice a year for the best part of 15 years, and he's never beaten me. And he beat me last year, and he's refused to play me again.
Me and my brother did that with fighting.
Yeah.
Because I'm 2.5 years younger than my brother. And we had a falling out in the garden, in Mum and Dad's garden a good few years ago.
Yeah.
I'm talking like I was in my sort of mid-teens and he was in his late teens, and we sort of squared up. And he went, "Come on, we're a bit old for this." And I was like, "Oh, just when I get to the same height as you."
Yeah.
And there's a chance you might take a bit of a battering.
Yeah.
And he went, "Come on, we're too old for this."
And is it just you and your brother?
Yeah. Well, in the fight, my mum was well involved.
Yeah, of course.
She was with me in the middle of it. She started it by spitting her.
She's like white fat. She's in and out. Yeah.
She's a disgusting fighter.
Yeah, I've heard.
But
all elbows.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Elbows and spitting.
Yeah, exactly.
Disgusting. She really flems at you, and you go, "Well, of course we're going to fight."
And then acts like nothing's happened.
Yeah, exactly.
After she's decimated the party.
Yeah, once and she's, hey, let's not carried away.
Yeah.
Just a bit of spitting. Now go and have your dinner.
What is the first thing you'd like to put in the Wonder Box?
The thing I'm going to put in the box is those. I've really got into those videos where you can watch. They film people cooking from above.
Like a bird's eye view.
Yeah, do you know the ones I mean? Where
not really.
So it'd be like. Do you know what I mean? Does anyone?
What am I on right now? TikTok, Instagram, telly.
Well, I don't know with these things because I don't have these things, but somehow I'm still able to watch. You know what I mean? Like you can be sort of, I don't know, you'd be doing like doing something online, and suddenly you can watch videos. Whatever you're on, you can be on like Rightmove, and then
So it's
suddenly
just adverts.
you just start watching. I don't know how they just sort of seep in. So it's on anything because they're all sort of vertical shot.
So,
aren't they?
so what you like? What is it?
Well,
you like?
the camera's there.
Mm-hmm.
There's your camera.
Yeah.
So imagine that camera up there,
Yeah.
and there's a frying pan there, and it usually is empty, and then you'll see a quick drizzle of oil go in it, but it'll be like a jump cut,
Yeah.
and then they might show like peppers suddenly cut up,
Right.
and then they're thrown in,
Yeah.
and then something else is thrown in, and it's just like sped up cooking, but it's from above.
So it's almost like you like watching cookery from the perspective of like a stooping Peter Crouch.
Yeah, exactly. Right above it, next to Abby.
Yeah. You
Well, but somehow
Clancy's shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But somehow she can speed up time.
Yeah.
So she can sort of jump out the sort of monotonous bit. So you can watch like a stir fryer being put together, and it's really jump cutty in like 30 seconds. And then it's suddenly on a plate, and then the last thing is like a fork kind of takes a bit out.
What? So where is this enjoyment then? What is it about? Is it just it settles you down? Is it the
it's
chopping
really
of veg?
relaxing. I went for a phase of like looking at these like first thing in the morning. I do like to know what I'm having for tea, so maybe it's something that I do like I've got turkey meatballs later.
Ooh.
So I get
What are you having them with?
don't know, I think it'd probably be couscous. But I'm guessing Petra's making it for me, and when I get home.
Oh.
Yeah. But do you like if you got lasagna or turkey meatballs or whatever, I like to think about it as a kind of build up to the event. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh great, I've got that. But I really struggle with it then if Petra makes something else later on a whim, I will not openly have the hump, but I will have the hump. Because I've been thinking about turkey balls all day.
So do you check the menu for restaurants in advance?
No, I don't do that. Well, I do. Yeah, I do actually. Yeah.
And have you ordered it in your mind?
Yeah. but I'm also
You're like, Big Mac.
But I'm terrible because I'll read down the thing and I'll hit on something that I like and I won't read the rest. I go, I'm just going to have that. Because the first thing I like, my brain goes, let's have that. Even if something. Like if you did these a year apart, so I went into a restaurant and you put make me 4 things I like on the menu, and you put the top one on that menu there. So say it's like a burger on that one, and then like meatballs on that menu. I will have the top one. So on that year I'd have burger, and that year I'd have meatballs because it's the first thing I see. I'm like, my brain goes, we like that, let's have that.
Yeah.
So I like a build up to the thing.
And there's definitely there's like burgers, meatballs, like processed meat. That seems to be your thing.
Yeah, bad examples. I should have said sort of grilled salmon or something to make myself look like I have some sort of.
But you look like the kind of. If I was going to select your favourite meal, I would say it's gammon, egg, and chips.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Solid.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
You're going to be hungry an hour and a half later. I always have that. I like to eat food which means it hasn't really filled me up.
Keep yourself guessing. There's always a chance a yogurt could sneak its way in.
Exactly.
Do you have other things that calm you down aside from watching food being chopped up?
Well, yeah. What kind? Like I think.
Are you into ASMR?
Yeah. When anyone says that, I'm too embarrassed to ask what that is because everyone seems to know what it is.
I think it's when so for example, it would be like the noise of slowly brushing someone's hair, or somebody just doing that very, very slowly. It's kind of those very same. I can't imagine it being pleasant.
Turn that off.
Yeah.
Or stop doing that.
Yeah.
So it's little recordings.
Looking at the sea.
Stuff.
Do you like that?
Yeah, like looking at the sea. Anything that near the sea is a good one. No, not anything like murder's not great.
Of course.
Releasing sewage.
yeah. So
if you release the sewage with classical music over the top,
ever so calming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like all the classic, calming things. Waves but not someone tapping a.
Do you know what I'm fond of? the noise someone makes when they jump into the sea and it's colder than they anticipate.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a beautiful one.
I'm not. I'm not great at getting in the sea. I'm quite well known for making a lot of noise when I get in the sea. It's a bit of a standing joke with a couple of friends of mine.
Yeah.
I went in the sea with Jem Brister. And
I
some
bet
of
she
her-
knows what she's doing.
She was on this podcast
Yeah.
talking about her wild swimming in Brighton.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I went in with her in February.
Oh.
It was brutal, and her and her 3 friends, and their rule is, I'm sure I told this, but it doesn't count if you've been in for 3 minutes. And her and her 3 friends, and 3 other ladies,
Yeah.
went in with such dignity and such grace, and were chatting. So, because I went in at the
And was this in Brighton?
in Brighton.
So to put this into context, this is you in swimming trunks walking on pebbles
yeah.
before you get in. So it's a tough start.
It was the whole thing was a massive dignity stripper.
Yeah.
But I'm a right. It's at knee height. That's where it is. It's at waist height. That's where it is. Whereas the 4 ladies I was with literally sort of went to waist height and then just glided like started swimming.
Yeah.
The profanity was unbearable.
Yeah.
Like for them.
But you were aware of your male frame in comparison to the...
Well, it was just how well they got it. But in my defence, they go a lot, and I was just, I'll join you. But yeah, you have to go in for 3 minutes, and I just screamed and screamed. To be fair, I don't remember Jen re-inviting me, but they took it in good humour. But I think it was their least relaxing sea swim of the year.
Yeah.
Because I was going, fuck all this. Fuck all of this. And that, I was just sort of on repeat.
You never see that in Wim Hof videos.
No.
Do you? Do you know what I mean? When he's dealing with ice, you never see somebody go, fucking hell! Fuck off!
It was...
Mad Dutch twat!
Yeah, I'm out, mate. I don't care if it is good for me. But yeah, horrendous. I'm not great at it, but Jen, I'm going to say, has grace.
Yeah, my wife can't deal with the cold. Just really struggles.
Bad circulation.
Yeah, I think so. There's a thing called Raynaud's disease, I think, where you get it in
Blue fingers.
the extremities. She just can't have it. But she's not massively keen on heat either. She just likes it. Whereas
Room temperature, girl.
I love a sauna. I love an ice plunge.
I like being cold generally.
Room temperature girl sounds like a lovely ballad.
Oh yeah, it's one of Ed Sheeran's. Do you know what I mean?
Probably.
When you're talking about
does knock them out.
middle of the road rock, I like a room temperature girl.
I remember seeing Ed Sheeran on you know when you watch Glastonbury on telly. Well, I don't. It just happened to be on. I'll be honest. I was about to turn it over, but I was transfixed by the young man. Like I think I was just like, holy fuck. That's incredible. I know, he's I don't know if he's not cool to like or he's cool to like. I don't know, but I was transfixed by the young man, and then like a year and a half later, he was like super famous.
Yeah, it's really. I saw my friend supported him at a stadium in Barcelona, and
Your friend? Who's your friend?
James Bay is my pal.
James
Hold
Bay.
back the river.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So I play football with him weirdly, and so me and my wife went to see them, and I'd never seen Ed Sheeran perform live, but he was at this stadium. There was like 80,000 people there, and whatever it is, he's got it. It was exactly as you said. He was very calm and very just wandered on stage. Right, Barcelona, how are you doing? I was like, wow. There's 80,000. He's like, right, let's do it, shall we? Very sort of at home, like to had a lot of time on the ball.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
wasn't frantic, wasn't just very at ease with himself. It's really interesting.
And he can write a ditty.
He can write a ditty, but not dissimilar to you playing football. You've got a lot of time on the ball.
What a wonderful wonderful thing to say. Thank
That was true, though. Because there's only a few of us that can dance in the world of comedy footballers.
Joe's one of the most naturally talented footballers in
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's
when you talk
about this for another 40 minutes.
Joe Wilkinson, Steve.
Were you talking about your Wilkinsons?
Steve Williams,
Tim Key.
yeah.
Yeah, Andrew Bird.
Oh, Birdie's got great.
Apparently Rosenthal's very good.
Tom Rosenthal, yeah.
Yeah, I heard people. There's a lot of Rosenthal chat.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Andy McGrath can play.
McGrath, yeah. It's
Love this. I told you when I was
Kitson. Let's not muck around. Kitson's all right.
No,
I'm out.
he's not.
I'm out.
He's got good feet. He does have good feet. He's got good feet.
Unless he's changed his feet since the last time.
Whoa, I think that's unfair.
No, he's not bad. Right, I'll tell you what, he's better than I imagined. He would be.
A lot.
Yeah.
You assume that
The worst. Yeah.
And yet,
Yeah. No, yeah, all right.
favourite thing from comedians' football, I would say, without doubt, is when Louis Schaefer scores.
Does he still play? Does he?
Well, I don't know if he still does, but
Right.
I've seen him score, and he starts screaming, "Fuck you, Russell." I really enjoyed it.
Yes, fuck you, Russell.
Fuck you, Russell. Fuck you.
Also lovely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I might stop playing again for that.
It's still the happiest moment of my life is when Tony Hendricks
Oh yeah.
was kicked in the testicles and started speaking in Jamaican patois, crawling on the floor. Doesn't get better than that.
There was a day when Rob Collins slit his wrist open on the door.
Yep.
Crashed into the door.
Yeah.
And the ambulance took 45 minutes to get there. And it was only because there was a guy there who had first aid training, saved his life.
Yeah.
When the ambulance finally got there, everyone's in a panic. Tim Vine went up to them and went, "Thank God you're here. It's this door here. We're going to need a piece of glass about this big." While a man's bleeding to death. Commitment to a joke.
It was a bit like Rob Rouse, wasn't it? Whenever anyone got injured at football, any injury, they're on the floor writhing in pain. Rob Rouse would run up to the man. "Come on, let's get his shorts off." Like without fail. Just you forget those glorious memories of Tuesday football.
I had a bit of I was telling my friend about this literally a couple of days ago. I had a real epiphany playing because it's on a Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, for everyone listening at home, the comedians play football every Tuesday in Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
And it's organised by Daniel Kitson, Andy Zoltzman.
They still bloody hell, they're still. But I was playing one Tuesday afternoon. And I had a real epiphany because I went, I am absolutely skint. I cannot afford to be playing football on a Tuesday afternoon. And I quit playing.
Right.
Because I was like, what am I doing? I can't, I haven't got any money. And I'm just taking a day off to play football in the week.
Yeah.
And I just went, you can't do this.
Yeah.
And I stopped playing.
It's sad when that happens. I know exactly what you mean. It is like I just can't justify.
No.
I used to sometimes go from Bristol to London that's a 3-hour
To play?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
insane.
Just because
How much does the train ticket cost?
I was driving.
You
So I drive from Bristol to Crystal Palace, 3 hours there, 3 hours back.
Did you have to
to
sort
play
of?
football.
Did you lie to people and say you had another reason to be there? Because I would have done. I said, "Oh, I'm seeing my mum or something."
No one asked, but it was.
Did everyone know you lived in Bristol at the time? They were just.
Yeah.
They must have gone, "Oh, he's here doing
Yeah,
something."
He just fancies it. Yeah, so me and John Richardson would travel down. But it just like,
the fuck?
there's something about having. That's the best reaction. Fuck. But it was the joy.
Side game in
But the joy of the
Bristol,
kickabout.
yeah.
I sometimes have a sense memory of getting home from school when I was 9 and running to the green round the back of our house. And I couldn't run fast enough to go and play football.
Yeah.
And like, have you ever seen when a Jack Russell, when it's trying to run and the back of it,
Oh,
it tries to get
overtake. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like that.
Yeah.
I was just bursting at the seams to have a kick.
It is good fun, but I'd never travel. I'll be
think,
honest.
but it's not for that one last game.
Well, I'm a bit annoyed. I live in Brighton and we play in Lancing, and that annoys me slightly.
How far is that?
It's about a 20-minute drive.
Yeah. But that's 20 minutes to get your head right, get yourself focused. I imagine you walk in, big headphones on. Do you know what I mean?
What are they called, those ones?
Bose.
That's what they're called, aren't
Yeah,
they?
or
Yeah.
Beats.
It annoys. Do you know what? It annoys me when footballers get off the coach in headphones. I don't know why. Because I remember it being like, in the old days, everyone sort of holding their bag and getting FA Cup day. I'm thinking, when they come off and the crowds are going, because they don't get they're just sort of. I know they're probably in the zone, but I'm like, soak it up, lads.
This is when I did Soccer Aid, that was so
What was that like?
incredible. So why would I possibly listen to music when I can sit opposite Jamie Carragher and have him tell me every story I want?
Yeah.
That was all I did. It must have been frustrating for them.
Yeah,
'cause I'm
I
like,
think he
Jamie,
talks
tell me a
about
story. That was it. It was just, it's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
what you have with Patrick Bamford,
Oh yeah.
where you just want to know
Oh, it's like Christmas morning.
what's
Just-
the
just
nitty
go-
gritty.
Yeah, it's the thing about talking to a footballer is the first thing you have to do is explain that what you think is dull is incredible to us. Like what colour are the tiles in the dressing room? You know, I'm like, are they? They're grey. Oh, are they big? What colour's the grout? It's like like behind the curtain. And so he'll go, like Patrick will go, you really want to know, like, I said, because the example I give is he goes, he just brought up like they have a boot steamer.
Oh,
And mid sentence, I went, oh, hold on, what?
yeah.
What's that like? Oh, and then he goes, well, you steam the boot, it softens them up. I go, really? And he's like, yeah, what? I was like, and I wanted to know about the boot steamer. I'm like, they have a thing that you hang the boots in, and it steams, and they get all soft. Put them on, they go out and play. And I was like, those little details, heaven.
That is,
Yeah,
it's a bit like if you're into football and you find yourself in a sports shop for whatever reason, you will always, as a man or a woman,
yeah.
drift towards the boots
Yeah.
just to see what we're dealing with now.
Yeah.
And just lift them. They are so light.
Yeah,
They are. It's
Well,
a bit like how Harry Potter must feel like when he's in that one shop.
yeah.
What's the next thing in the box?
I would like to put into the box my remote controlled little hoover.
Okay.
Couple of reasons. Is
it like a Roomba?
a what?
A Roomba.
What's a Roomba?
That's the circular Hoovers.
Oh yeah. It's one of them.
Yeah, they just go around.
That can get in the corners.
Yeah.
But it gets first reason I want to put it in is because it gets in the corners.
Yep.
Don't know how. It does.
Yeah, because it's circular.
Yeah,
It's phenomenal.
circular.
Yeah.
And secondly,
Is it like
what?
a tongue coming out?
It's like the feet. It's like got like brushes,
Yeah.
but they don't look like they stick out far enough to get in the corner.
Yeah, maybe there's some sort of suction coming in. Do you know what I mean? It gets right to the corner. It's like a sort of strong granny taking the top off a suit. Do you know what I mean?
It might be that. But it does it. And
It
secondly, Petra bought it for me for Christmas. And
I tell you what, Petra sounds like an absolute dream.
yeah, you get on
she's
the right
cooking
day. You get on the right day.
She's cooking your couscous.
Yeah,
She's got a
she's
magical
coming out of this
hoover.
too good, actually.
Yeah.
I'll think of a negative in a minute. But she bought it for me. Oh, there's a negative coming up. Just remember.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
And it's a massive negative. Yeah. It negates all the positives. So this thing gets in the corners, and basically, like we got wooden floors in the whole downstairs, so it just does the whole thing. It's incredible. You don't hoover anymore, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I've had it she bought it for me Christmas Day. I'm going to say probably the best present I've ever had.
Yeah.
And it's got settings down. It's got like we can follow the edges, or it's got like random. I was having random.
It's got a thing where you can basically just say, just do it every day at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, mine hasn't got that.
Go home by itself.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
it
one of
does.
the most incredible
It
bits.
goes to
It
back
goes
to the charger. Yeah.
and then just has a little nap.
Yeah, it goes back onto its charger. Yeah, it's incredible.
I don't know how it does it.
Yeah, watching it go back to its charger sometimes is fun because
it's very
like,
exciting.
I'm not quite lined up here.
Yeah.
I'm having a mare. Oh god, I've only got 6% fucking charge here.
Yeah.
And but it does go back into its holster. It's bloody brilliant.
Holster.
And
So you were going to be negative about
oh yeah. So anyway,
the angel
like,
that is Petra.
yeah. So I'm loving it, and she basically she hates it, and I don't get to use it anymore. And they're not cheap. She spent over a ton on it.
Wow.
And now she won't let me use it, like, because it was a slow thing. She was like, "Oh, turn it off while I'm bloody cooking or whatever." And now it's fucking back in the box. So how big's this box of yours?
The Wonder Box.
Yeah, how big is it? Because it could go around on the floor.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah. It could. Well, that's it. You could, not only could you put it in there, you could clean your box. So the thing is, so you now have.
So I giggled at clean your box. So I'm
That's
so
fine.
sorry.
I mean, I wouldn't respect you if you did.
Yeah.
But like I said, when you said how big's your box, I had to go to a very calm place.
Oh yeah. See, well, yeah, I didn't think of my one as being rude. Yes.
But so are you now hoovering?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but got a nice Hoover though, to be honest.
what you got?
What are they called?
Henry?
No, the ones
Dyson?
with Dyson. Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
Yeah.
And the exit, the getting the stuff out is, and it's like it sort of fires it out into like a parcel.
On behalf of the listeners who aren't familiar with robot vacuum cleaners,
Yeah.
when Petra's doing the cooking, she's standing on the floor, right?
Traditionally.
Yeah. And so
And I'm going to say 99.9% of the time.
Yeah. And you're probably on stairs, so you can overlook.
is this thing going to just ram into her ankle?
No, that's the magic of it.
It
knows.
knows.
I sort of understand if
No.
It's got
Sensors.
radar or whatever.
Yeah.
And it will go. Nah, I'm going.
radar.
It does. It's incredible. It
I
kind
might
of
have
goes.
over-egged it. It's probably not a radar.
It maps the whole house. The first time you go, you go right.
Have you got one?
Yeah.
Oh.
You go there and it
Kept that
sort of
quiet.
says, right, you click on it, it goes, right, let me figure out, okay, that's where that is, that's where the chair is, that's that, okay, that's the thing.
sneaky little fucker.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Does get caught up in the occasional wire,
yeah.
like telephone wire. Not telephone, what do you call them? Charger wires or whatever.
Yeah.
That can be an issue. But I'm prepared to, before putting it out, move everything up that might endanger it, and then letting it have its fun.
Can't you set it for the middle of the night?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
you can do
you.
it.
But then Petra would never know.
Yeah.
But it just, it's just her thing. She doesn't like it, and it's.
She doesn't
and
like
that-
the robots. She got a thing about AI.
I think we should all have a thing about AI, to be honest. And until the good thing is when you can ask it to do a painting of you in a certain style. That's good. But Petra was like, then she started being negative about it, going, when it's just in its holster, it's just using up electricity. That's costing us money, stuff like that. So that made me worry about the holster.
Is that true?
I don't know. I don't question
Probably,
it. I'm not
yeah.
going to question it.
When it's in standby, it might be.
Yeah. But bloody fridge is on all the time. So I want that turned off. But so I'll be honest. It's in the eaves now.
So,
The cleanest Eve you've ever had.
Yeah.
but you still love it,
Yeah.
even though
I miss it. I'll be honest with you.
How many months do you get out of it?
I reckon I got 3 max.
3 months.
Yeah.
Of real happiness.
Yeah,
and then it's gone.
it was taken away from me. So that is a massive.
Are you tempted to create a real mess just so you can get that big bad bitch out again?
No, because I think she'd just
Spill some flour?
she'd go, just get the Dyson, because we've
really?
got one that hangs on the wall. One of those
okay.
ones. Yeah.
Are you creating a lot of mess?
I was talking to my friend about this. When Petra's away, there is.
Get the glitter out.
I basically go bananas with glitter.
Yeah, exactly. Like Macaulay Culkin.
But like this, like when Petra's at home, this surface here will look like that. Nothing on
Yeah.
it. But like 2 days of meat, there's just bits
Yeah.
on everything.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what like crumbs and like the surface, everything, and so. Like, she must without me seeing go that's the way those 3 things exist, right?
Yeah.
On the top or whatever, right? But while she's away, everything just kind of does that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I go,
Yeah.
oh, it looks the same but shitter.
Yeah.
But I don't know what she's doing all the time to keep everything.
It's
as
funny,
should
isn't
be.
it? Where you've clearly, I would imagine your brain is very focused on certain things and not so much on others.
Yes,
and it's
fair.
that thing where I don't know what Petra does, but my wife is a doctor and she'll get up in the morning, and sometimes the front room is hilarious to her because you go, well, there's a pair of trousers there. There's a bowl of what he looks like he's had cornflakes over
Hilarious
there.
or irritating.
Well, just depending on her mood, but it looks like a madman.
Yeah,
It's been
right.
I'll just take my trousers off. Right, I'll just have some cereal. Right, there's some
yeah.
toast over there. And
Yeah.
but it's clearly what my brain is like. And
Yeah.
I imagine yours is as well.
Yeah,
You're like, I
yeah.
don't need that anymore. I'll pop that there.
Yeah, there's a bit of that, and I think the thing about that is I imagine we grind the other person down a bit
Yes,
because you're like,
but then once you're told, then you go, oh, and then you can try and notice it. And go,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do with a few things actually, and one of them is like kind of you know when you've got something in your head, and you're sort of like, I don't know, but you can sort of not have a semi-conversation, but you're basically thinking about, I don't know, what the time the swimming pool opens or something, or whatever it is, and then you can kind of communicate, but you can't, you can talk but not really sort of communicate because you think about that. So I try not to do that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because she's like, what are you thinking about? Because you're literally going, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
And it's just, what I love as well, it's a bit like it's the brain's equivalent of putting your tongue on a tooth and trying to get a little bit of biscuit out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm a fool.
Yeah, but I'm not going to engage until that little bit of crisp is out. Yeah.
And it's just...
Yeah. So I'm trying to be better at things like that.
I remember having that. I was watching this guy swim and he had headphones on.
Oh yeah, I want to get them.
Yeah, and but
underwater headphones.
My brain went to this place where I was imagining a fish walking upright, listening to a podcast, like that, and clearly my brain had gone. And Gareth's just like, "What are you thinking about?" And you're like, "It ain't honestly, love. It's not. Don't open the bonnet."
As we're planning the wedding, you're thinking of an upright fit. Yeah,
do you know what I mean? But it's that.
Yeah, they're right.
Yeah, they are completely right, and it's like, "What are you thinking about?" It honestly, it ain't. It's. Don't look under it.
I'm going to lie if I'm going to lie to you now and say something that's less irritating to say. Yeah. What was?
So we had a hoover. Well,
Hoover,
we've had what was the next thing?
I wanted to put middle age in.
Okay.
Because
you're 49, hopefully middle age.
Yeah, that'd be nice. 98. Yeah, 98 and healthy.
Yeah.
And then arrow through the heart.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you catch me on my 98th birthday, I'm looking well. Please fire that arrow through my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just good at. I'm like, I think I wanted to talk about middle age because I think it's probably something that some people might fear.
Okay.
And it's
and you were saying earlier that you're looking forward to doing less.
Yeah.
So what is your perfect middle age?
Well, it's kind of there's a lot of stress, I think, of being young that you lose when you get older. Like not that you shouldn't care about things, you should care about things, but there's a lot of things that you needn't care about, which you don't when you're middle aged, like kind of what other people think and all that kind of stuff. So it's a really good time. I think like being in your 40s is like, obviously you start to look a bit shitter, but that's, never been a huge worry of mine anyway. But generally it's like a great time in your life. So if you're kind of like 39 listening to this, worrying about 40, 40s, it's pretty good.
What is good about it?
I don't know.
But do you?
I'm just quite like happier now.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I think you can kind of go, I'm not going to do that. You don't have to question.
Right.
Like why anymore.
So you feel like you're less competitive, less in a kind of a rat race?
Yeah, definitely. And I think like I'm just a bit. You sort of know what you can't be asked to do, or what you don't want to do, or what you do want to do, and things that you thought were important, you realise aren't all those wonderful things. So I think I just wanted to talk about it because I think, like, I've always joked about middle age, but I think it's a good. Like, I'm sure some people are worried about it.
Yeah. But, do you fear aging at all? Are you sort of, how are you? You say you're right at middle age. What about like old age? What are we dealing with? 65-year-old Joe, how does he feel?
He looks fucking good for a start. Wow.
Yeah.
There's a touch of Benjamin Button going on there.
Hang on, he's had a makeover.
What a time to hit the weight.
Sweet mercy.
Is his arse going further up his back, or is it
that an 8-pack?
Eyeliner?
Is he playing musical instruments on his chest?
Wow. Just wow. So I think that's going to happen. I'm going to be
that lycra moaning in joy?
I think I'm going to be an absolute fitty.
Yeah.
So no. Don't know. I sort of I think retirement's a weird one. Yeah. Like my dad retired well. He went, this is fucking brilliant. And I want to be a good retiree.
Yes.
I think I don't want to be, I don't know how to say this without making... Anyway, but basically what I was going to say is, when you see someone, you go, like they're doing stuff at 85 where you want to go, oh, is that what you want to like working at 85 or something. I think is
but maybe that is what they want to do. It's sort
Yeah.
of like it's that kind of pack horse mentality where you just have to keep
I think
going. Or if you stop, my dad's got that a bit where he's retired and then came out of retirement and realised he likes working.
right.
So it's that I think if you're lucky enough to have a job that nourishes you, I think like comedy, I don't think you'll ever. I don't know, but you don't strike me as someone that would retire from that. You would do what you want to do. It might not be you do it every day.
Absolutely, but I just think, like, even work I enjoy, I go, oh, I can't be as nice as Hank. Like, I get to a point where I'm talking about 80. I really like some of the work I do, but I think at 85, I want to be going. That's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's have a little bit of a sit down, chill out, and
What do you
spend
like?
time with each other.
What do you like doing? What are your kind of hobbies outside of, or not even hobbies, but what is one of your fun things to do?
I started painting
Okay.
like last year, and we were talking about it. It's like I loved it,
Yeah.
and then at the moment, I think this is one of the problems. I was like, I can't justify spending 2 days painting at the moment.
Right.
But I'd like to get to a point where I go, I'm going to paint this week.
Why can't you justify it? You've like financially.
Well, it's because I do work at the moment.
Yeah.
Like when we're in a position where we go, everything's sorted,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. I go, I might do a bit of painting.
Yeah. Right.
So I really loved it, but I've got to be in a headspace where I go, that's what I want to do, regardless of.
Yes.
But what if the day never comes?
Well, that's
Because
what
what if it's in you rather than in the situation?
Well, but that's what I mean with like working at 85 and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I go, I think you got to change your priorities. You know what I mean? Because I think you're missing out if you work too much.
But you could paint for 2 days now.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Where I
Yeah.
go, I don't have that panic of going because
Yeah.
I'm a bit like, you know when you
You
spend.
gave up football, which clearly means a hell of a lot to you,
Y-
because you knew financially you couldn't
Yeah.
justify it.
Yeah, and that was real. Like I'm not skint now.
No,
you
no,
know.
no.
Yeah, but then I was like, that's mental. So you are right. I go, I can paint. Like we're not going to lose the house
Mm.
if I. Depends how badly I paint, actually.
No, but it is that weird thing, isn't it? And I wonder if it's also like it's definitely, it's not definitely, but I imagine if it's a working class thing where you just kind of, it's like you can't. People like us don't do that.
Oh, I've had
Do you know
that.
what I mean?
my
Of
whole-
like
yeah.
I can't paint for 2 days. It's
Yeah, that's definitely. I've always had that with even like, no, just anything that wasn't like a normal job
Well,
was.
saying no to stuff. I think
Oh,
if you've
so,
come
yeah.
from a working class
Yeah.
background, it's pretty tricksy because you're just like going. I remember getting offered money and a considerable amount of money to tweet "Happy Birthday" to Heathrow Airport, and
Say that again.
yeah, exactly. I was offered money to tweet "Happy Birthday"
I'll do
to
it.
Heathrow Airport, and you have echoed what all of my cousins said. My cousin Lewis was like, "I'd rub my cock on it for that," and I said, "I'm not sure that's what they're offering, Lou." "I do it anyway. The Pope
You're
kisses
gonna
it."
lose money.
yeah.
There.
But I as a comedian, I was like, I just can't do that. It's ridiculous. How can I possibly? And yet, as somebody, they come from a working class background, your brain's like, oh God, when my
Yeah,
cousins find this out, I'm in trouble. And they were furious with me.
I-
It's quite interesting to see
yeah.
who did tweet "Happy Birthday."
I was about to say I don't want to know the amount, but I clearly do.
Grand.
I nearly crawled over the table and slapped the shit out.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's a real dilemma.
No,
They
it's
sh-
not. Where's the dilemma?
Because what kind of whore does that? Because they need money to tweet "Happy Birthday" to an
I
airport.
cannot be that.
But that's
I'm
what
so
I mean.
close to ringing your neck.
But you wouldn't have done it.
Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah, but you would have. See, the thing is, you could then playing the role of the character Joe
Own it.
Wilkinson.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
That isn't me. I'm literally
You-
in a
you-
t-shirt
you have-
going
you-
"Happy Birthday,"
Yeah.
and then people want to beat me up if I do
Well,
it,
this guy
and if I
wants-
don't do it.
Yeah.
This is it. Either way,
Wow.
I'm getting a beating. So I should take a beating with the money.
What do I feel like? Right, I'll be honest.
Yep.
That is the main takeaway. I know I'm going to take away from this. I'm going to be walking down the road going,
Right.
I'm going, thinking about whatever, I go, fuck a duck.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, eh? It's like those moments you feel with guilt. Do you know one of the worst moments I ever had? My dog did a shit in the middle of the high street and I didn't have a poo bag with me. All I had
Use your hair.
was a £20 note. And I picked the dog shit up with £20.
Why is that not in the papers?
Because I didn't want to leave the dog shit there. And in my head, I was like, right, I can afford to lose 20 quid and I should lose it.
Lose it? You threw it away? Again, I want to beat you up.
I've been negligent.
Put that under the tap.
I didn't put it under the tap. I put the poo.
You threw away your 20 quid note.
Covered in
You're
shit.
so close to getting up.
No, but the point I'm making, I
You
should.
see my whole demeanour.
You're like, you're kind of up, you're ready. I felt so.
You threw away.
I threw a £20 covered in shit, and it looked. And this is when the Queen was still with us, so it looked like the Queen was just shit all over her face. She's like, "Oh my God, you son of a bitch! One of you, kill him! Someone notice! Photo, Sun, newspaper, come on!" But
I think I would have tweeted, there's a dirty 20 quid note in that bin if anyone wants it.
Yeah.
And there would have been a queue.
No, but I remember trying to do stand-up about it and just...
You don't come out of it well.
It didn't work.
No.
And I remember talking to Jimmy Carr about it. He went, just make it a £5.
Simple as that.
It was such a great... It was like classic Jim of just make it a £5.
I'm trying to work out... Fucking hell. Yeah, I admire the fact you're not going to leave a dog shit, because that's a...
Well, that's what I mean. And actually, it's that dog shit has cost me 20 quid, but that should be my punishment. So I don't mind being punished.
Yeah.
But it also, the guilt I felt for doing it was an insane thing of going, oh God, this is... What kind of human being does this? But you can't leave the poo there. You're right, because dog poo can make babies blind. Yeah, it does. Right.
What?
£20.
Mate,
yeah.
Wow.
Dog poo can make babies blind.
If you're really persistent.
And what do they get when they're blind? A dog. The world is cruel.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Anyways, this isn't about me. It's about you. What are you putting into...
I really don't want to leave that subject, but if you want to leave that subject. Wow.
What's next?
Oh, I wanted to put in... chicken Kiev chips and peas.
Okay.
Because it was the first meal that Petra cooked me. And we still have it, let's say, once a month. And I'm trying to work out whether is my favourite or it's gone up. If it's taste of it is my favourite, or is it been elevated by the significance of it, if you know what I mean?
Can you where was it? The first...
She at her flat, her little flat in King's Cross, where we are now. She used to live over there. None of this was here.
Yeah,
that's how
it was all fields, wasn't it?
This was bandit country around here. Honestly, this was fucking, excuse my language, scary around here.
Yeah,
it's York Road over there, right?
Yeah.
And there's a 390 goes up there, and I'm going to say it, the most inconsistent bloody bus route ever known to man. And there was no 28 minutes or 4-minute thing. You just stood there losing your mind. And like I'd sometimes walk up here, but Petra wouldn't. But anyway, this was Anyway, what's the chicken Kiev? And she cooked me chicken Kiev, chips and peas in her little flat. She had and she said, I'll cook you dinner. And I was like, oh wow. And I thought she said, I'm going to cook you chicken Kiev, chips and peas. And I thought, in my head, I went, I'd absolutely love that. But I'm sure you're joking. You know what I mean? I thought...
What, as in you thought it was...
I thought she was doing I thought she's saying, I'm going to do your joke, like a meal. I'm jokingly saying it's chicken Kiev, chips and pea. My brain went, ah ha ha. But, oh no, she really like that.
Yeah.
I love chicken Kiev, chips and peas. But she's also going to do with something else because it's like an early date. You know what I mean? So I thought she might go a bit fancy. And then she did cook chicken Kiev, chips and peas. And I was it was a weird moment where I was like, oh, right, she's only doing with chicken Kiev, chips and peas, but I love it.
Yeah.
So I sort of won, but for some reason I wanted something more, even though I wouldn't have liked it as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so we have chicken Kiev, chips and peas once a month. And, but I get so, like, sometimes we're sitting there and, what am I going to do for tea? And, you know, I'm sure you're the same, you try and eat generally quite healthy.
Yeah.
Know? And she goes, I was about to make her say, fuck, That's how I talk, not her. I was about to say she'd say, "Fuck it, let's have chicken chips," but she wouldn't. She'd go, "Shall we have chicken chips?"
It's very funny that, isn't it? I know what you mean. Yeah, it's like my wife would never do that either. But you're right. There's that lovely moment of like, oh fuck it, shall we have?
Yeah.
Like I remember my dad when you were kids, that the feeling of electricity that would go through the house when your dad went, oh fuck it, should we just that?
Yeah.
And it was either going to be Chinese and Indian or chips.
Yeah.
And that moment,
Friday chips.
When your dad went, fuck it, shall we?
Yeah,
You're like, "Ah!" and then running up the stairs, telling your brother and sister, we're having a Chinese. And your brother's like, shut the fuck up. Wild excitement.
Yeah, I think I still feel like that.
Yeah.
But
majesty of a takeaway when you were little, just.
But the trouble, I think, with takeaway, this is a warning to people. Like, do you have like sometimes you see like Deliveroos being like delivered to someone on your road at like midday or something, and I'm like, you're ruining the magic, my friend.
Oh no, absolutely.
You still got to keep it once in a blue moon.
Well, shall I tell you what's happened to me? I've been through a real journey because I was that. I was that misfit. I was that. I'll say it, animal.
Yeah.
I've
burrito at lunch sort of thing.
Breakfast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've ordered delivery breakfast.
You have not.
So
this table needs to be longer.
I've had a delivery breakfast. I've had a.
What do you have?
Oh, eggs. I've had eggs.
What's wrong with your kitchen?
Oh, there's all sorts wrong with me as a human being.
Yeah.
But listen, this is about my journey.
Yeah.
So, but I've moved. And I now live in a place where you can't really get Deliveroo.
Oh, right.
And it's revolutionised the game because now I've got your old menus. I've got my Indian. I've got my chips. I've got my Thai.
All you need.
I order them, and then I drive my car to pick them up.
Yeah,
It is mesmerising.
Yeah.
I went in the other day.
Back 3 decades. Isn't
Went into the Spice Merchant.
Well, my local one's the Spice Merchant.
Oh well,
you haven't moved to my road, have you?
I haven't. No.
No. Okay.
But I hope. Well, maybe so. Where do you live?
Brighton.
No, I don't live there. Went into the Spice Merchant the other day. They always call me Mr. Russell. Love that. That hasn't happened for years. Mr. Russell, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah. And I was like, oh, can I nip in and use your toilet? And he looked at me and went, no. I went, please. He went, we don't have a toilet. You do your movements at home. And I already like the restaurant.
Yeah.
But you do your movements at home.
Yeah, I like the fact that...
I like the phrase movements for having a shit as well.
Yeah, movement. I think that's an old... It was an older gentleman.
Yeah, it was an older gentleman.
Yeah. But, I think my mum and dad used movement for their movements. That's... So you had to move out of
London that wasn't the reason.
No, but I mean, that's what stopped your...
It's been...
your behaviour.
Yeah.
Unimaginable behaviour.
Yeah, it was getting bad. And it was just the ease of it, because we lived in Camden. It was an absolute smorgasbord.
Yeah, that's too much there.
Anything you want, any hour you want.
Well, it's funny, when you move out of London, because London's so insanely, like, you can take you 2 hours to see someone, in Brighton. We were like, oh my God, so like the furthest person away from us, you go, that's like a 25-minute walk.
Yeah.
This is insane. It's so good. You live there a bit and you go, oh, God, see her. She's a 25-minute walk away. It's insane.
And where were you? Were you before? You were
South
King's Cross. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was.
Petra's in. I lived in King's Cross for a bit. Then she moved in with me in Tooting.
Yeah.
Which was
some sensation when we're talking about takeaways.
Yeah.
Tooting.
Curries.
Are there better curries than Tooting?
No, there was one. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like world famous.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't know from the outside. It looked like a sort of greasy spoon.
Yeah.
But that was really good. But it took me ages to work out which one it was, because people I would forget which one it was. So I had a few not so good ones and then found the one.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of Southern Indian food, which was mind blowing.
I'll tell you what. Producer Dan took me to a Nepalese restaurant in Folkestone. Sweet mercy, that was good.
Really?
So where all the Gurkhas live is down.
Oh,
really?
So we get all the
Turns
Nepalese
out-
food, which is a mix between Indian and Chinese. So it's like Indian heat with Chinese sourness. It's very good.
Wow.
phenomenal.
I was doing some gigs in the north, and I ended up the last one was in Hull. So I text Lucy Beaumont and said, "Where's a good curry?" Me and Paul McCaffrey were gigging, for the last night, where's good curry? And she sent me the address, and we went over to it. And I got there, and I genuinely thought she was taking the piss. I was like, "What the fuck?" It was like a disco. It looked like a disco, like an 80s disco. There was like the bar had like flashing bright green lights under it. Everything was mental in it, and I was like, "She's done us here," because I've travelled to this.
Yeah.
Well, food was incredible. Like the food was so good that you put up with the madness
Right.
that was going on around
Yes.
it. It was like it looked like a karaoke place, but you're eating curry. I'll find out what it's called, but my God, it was good. That was probably one of the best I've ever had, but I came out with a massive headache.
Do you have foods that you cook for Petra? So she's got the chicken Kiev chips and peas.
Well, she's got a range, to be fair.
But I'm asking for you. Have you got something that you can pull out?
Oh yeah, I do a good omelette.
Okay.
I do a really good omelette. Do you want to know the secret to my omelette?
I'd love to.
This is. I've been like. She. Literally, this is.
Such a shit.
No. Wait.
I apologise. I do a good omelette.
What would happen? She would go, "Should we have omelette?" And she'll go, and if someone else is in the house, like her son or whatever, she'll go, "He's really good at omelettes. He does them really well."
Very sombre.
And I get all puffed up.
Yeah.
But the secret, fun enough, to my omelette is like it's how my mum used to do it. But what it is you get cheese, ham, all that, blah, blah, blah. Put it in a pan. You do it on the fryer for a bit. But the trick is under the grill, while it's still watery, and it puffs up. It puffs right up.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But she I think probably think about it.
So you're frying it and then you're grilling it.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
but you don't fry it for that long. So you do a lot of the cooking with the grill, and it puffs up.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's really good.
I
And
take
it's
it
probably
back.
not.
So it's sort of, it feels almost like somewhere between an omelette and a souffle.
Yeah, it is a bit. But I suddenly thought all the omelettes I've seen on like your Saturday morning shows, they're all flat. So they're probably the. This is the thing that annoys me as well. You know when like
You call it a Wilco.
a Wilco omelette.
Yeah.
Oh, should we go over?
Because you have like an omelette Arnold Bennett.
What?
So
What's that?
Arnold Bennett, I think it's with smoked haddock. I think it's
Smoked haddock.
yeah, and it's a specific type of omelette. I think they used to do it at the Savoy.
Oh,
Let me see if I've got that right.
Smoked haddock.
Oh, was it at the Savoy? Or was it the Ritz?
in this situation, Dan, would you ever think of lying and saying yes anyway, even if it wasn't?
At the Savoy.
Oh,
What a lovely
I
moment.
tell you what.
I've lied on 3 occasions over the duration of the podcast, and nobody knows what they were.
Brilliant.
What, over all of the podcasts or just
I've
today?
told 3. No, over the 30 odd episodes we've done, I've told 3 lies. That
Oh,
are undetected.
well, I tell you what.
Go
If
back and have a
anyone's
listen.
listening
up.
in, if you can write into what's the website for them to write into? What are the lies? And we will do that next week.
eBay, right into eBay.
Go on, Dan. Where should they write in?
Oh, RussellHoward.com.
Yeah, russellhoward.com. What are the lies
The
that
3
Daniel
lies.
has? What are the
Drop
3
in
lies?
another one as well in the next 2 or 3 apps.
Nice. Yeah, good
Yeah.
thinking.
my
What's the
la-
next thing?
My last thing is going to Gillingham home games.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got back into going to the Gills. I didn't fall out of love with it, but logistically, this is going back to doing more stuff I want to
Yeah.
do rather than work.
this is it.
And
Because I bet you when you're watching Gillingham, even if it's a faff to get there, when
Oh.
you're there, there's nowhere else in the world you'd
I
rather be.
love it. I love it. The reason I love it is what's great about it is I go and see my mum and dad on the way.
Oh,
I watch the game with my brother and my nephew and some mates.
yeah.
And that's why I love it. The games are up and down, but it's a real love. It's a really lovely routine. My mum will text me, "You going to the game Saturday? What do you want for lunch?" Blah blah blah.
Oh,
I know I've got my timing down.
oh.
I've got the timing down perfectly. I know how each bit, and then I get home at a certain time, which means if we're staying in, which is mostly, we're about to eat because it'll be about 7. So it'll either be we're having a takeaway, or I've put this in the oven. So that works. But it's just everything it's just a lovely thing. I got bang into it again. I just love. I was talking about the VAR thing. I won't make it too football, but like how, like the whole chat is getting robbed. Like that's what we're missing from top flight football is like VARs stopping people getting robbed. It's an excuse to lose, which you go. A decision goes your way. It's all the moaning. I love it all. And
it definitely feels like that's the Premier League has lost that. It's lost the immediacy.
Yeah.
Because VAR has just been like the other day, the West Ham goal, like 5.5 minutes. Yeah. It just
celebrating half-heartedly is mental.
Yeah. Well, that's it. It's like, oh no, it's offside. It'll be offside. Oh no, it is a goal.
Yeah.
In rugby, they show it on the screens.
Yeah.
And everyone gets to join in.
We cannot be trusted to
the
watch
problem
the
is
go bananas.
Well, that's the snag, isn't it? But you're right. It's a different quality of like human being. But if you were to show it at a football ground, someone's getting butted. Like it's just, you know what I mean?
Because
like, they're already calling him a wanker. Like God knows what's going to happen to him.
Yeah, it's just where we sit is like on the side where. One half we've got the line out there basically, and I never shout anything. Like I just don't shout. But I really like nice, like funny abuse. You know what I mean? And but even stuff like it's about their eyesight or whatever. But it's fair. I love the fact that they're not called lines. They're what they called
referee's assistant.
Referee's assistant.
Yeah,
fair enough. But I thank God they do it, but what are you getting out of it?
I know, but
it should be a big old wage.
But it's also. I remember I went to watch Bath City play once. It was a Boxing Day game. I was at Mum and Dad's for Christmas, and me and my brother and a couple of mates.
Bristol Rovers used to play there as well.
Yeah, they did for a bit. Yeah, exactly. And it was like this little walkway around the back, and the goalkeeper was quite a heavy set lad, and he was picking the ball out, of the net pre-match warm up, and he said, just as we were walking past, he said to this kid who was about 12, "Do you have a good Christmas?" And this kid went, "Looks like you did, you fat cunt." And it was so like it was like both beautiful and awful, and it was like, but that is sort of grassroots football that you go, there's no way you should be allowed to talk to a human being like that, and yet this heavy set goalkeeper had to go, you got me there.
I tried.
Yeah. And all he'd said was, "Did you have a good Christmas?" It was, but that is football, and there's something beautiful and ugly about it.
Yeah, God, I don't know how I feel about that.
Do you know what I mean? That's it. You kind of, it's not a smile, but it's. I
do want to clip the lad around there.
You want to clip him, but you also go, but good on you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But don't. It reminds me
of... It's exactly that. It's pretty good, but don't.
My mate told me about his what happened to his dad once. His dad, I think they're from Coventry, and they walk on a country walk or whatever, and they walked up to the whatever they're called, the swing gate things, the for turnstiles. Yeah. And a couple of young lads were holding the gate for his dad. Held it open. He walked through, and his dad said, "He said, what a lovely thing to do. Brilliant, very lovely thing. You holding the gate for me." And the lad went, "Piss off, you old bull bastard."
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like, anyway, we're at Chesterfield. I think we drew 3-3, and it wasn't a very good game, believe it or not, even though it's 3-3. But anyway, the keeper or the centre back went down in the box. We were behind the goal, and I think my brother said something, "Oh, come on, get up." And the keeper turned around and said to my brother, "No, he's actually quite badly hurt." And my brother went, "Oh God, sorry, is he all right?" Like that, and it was like this human moment.
Yeah.
In it, because there's this sort of white line that we shout over, but there's no, it's not real. It's like you don't. Completely. It's not. It's like being in a car or something.
And also, there's if someone is instantly serious and goes, "No, she's quite badly hurt," I take it back.
Yeah.
There is. That's the funny thing about football, that it's both fierce and yet utterly sentimental.
Do you
know what I mean? That there's this bizarre blizzard of horror and love. But the majesty of football will always win out. That's the thing. It's kind of...
It's good fun, isn't it?
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah.
That was absolutely wonderful.
Well,
I
thank you
love
for
that,
having
man.
me.
Pleasure.
Sorry if I have.
You haven't. Don't apologise.
I've cleaned your box.
You've been.
I've cleaned your box.
You've cleaned my box, and
Yeah.
there's dog shit. There's 20 quid. It's wonderful.